Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, hitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with Rutgers head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Scarlet Knights headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. And he's going to bring this one out. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Looking for running room. At the 40, there he goes. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Commodores, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Gets the back moving. Lined up in the gun. Williams on third down. Just got rid of that one.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
And the Commodores will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Ready to fire from the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keep it on the ground. Sees a crease. There he goes. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it, and you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed, and that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, That's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Offense gets set for second down. Trying to establish the run. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. We really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to...
Snags it, and there's running room. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Throwing, Williams. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Williams will pass. Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Out wide left, it's Dixon. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Williams from the gun on third down. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
4th down, Williams. Unloads to the right. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough.
Oh, there's an alley on the left. At the 20. Touchdown, Rutgers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Williams. Look out! Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make.
He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Commodores. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Running inside. It's Mitchell. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Handoff to the lone back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Buying a little time to his left. Left side is Carter. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Finds a crease. It's Mitchell.
And you want to run the football. Right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'll send the back in motion. In the backfield, it's Mitchell. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Scarlet Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. It's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Number 95 sets a kickoff.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Williams, buying time to his right. Finds a crease at the 20. He is in! Touchdown, Vandy! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20.
This is a guy that gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on. After that last run, he's already now got 100 yards rushing.
Handoff to the single running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it. He breaks a tackle. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Ncaa27. Back's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And that last completion left a mark. Third and even longer coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Doors. A pick six. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Commodores come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They give it to him again. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. See some running room.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Commodores come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. He'll do it himself.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Man, this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Commodores back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Caught in the backfield, it's Mitchell. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Throwing, Ncaa27. Stepping to the right. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off, and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. 1st and goal from the 3. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Trying to march in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And right down the middle. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Boy, he wasn't far from taking that one a long way as they get him stopped on the return at the 45. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. JKS. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the Kansas Jayhawks. And it's the Wildcats looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Let's now take a look at top 25 action.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, though.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Mitchell.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. looking for a crease to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. The running back has it. Got enough for the first down. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running the red zone. It's Mitchell. Good, strong tackle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Ncaa27 from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Mitchell. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. They march 78 yards down the field, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he's not going to take the touchback. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the 3rd. Rolls right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 3rd down from the gun, Williams. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the 2nd half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what into double coverage, and he picked it off. Turning it on. The 20. Touchdown, Vandy. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Inside the 15, here's the return. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Songapolatelli throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Yates. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Out wide right, it's Carter. At the 35, he's open. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. He leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Carter. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Just feeds the running back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll run it. Got a little space.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Play action with Williams. Still looking to his right. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Here's Williams to throw. They're all over it. Unloads in the nick of time.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
They kick it away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. From the gun, it's Mitchell. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The give. Runs through a tackle. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to it. There he goes.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
The Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. To the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Ncaa27 looking for the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Hand it to the back. There's a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throwing, Williams. Right side, it's Dixon. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. He'll pull it down. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Trying to do it himself. Breaks into the open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. They'll test the right side. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Rutgers takes its second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Williams throwing right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Williams. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick, but man,
caught, and he's got room. Smashes through the tackle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Commodores come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Motion from the wideout. Williams looking for a man. Back's got it on the screen. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Here's Williams to throw. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Great to have you with us from Thoreau Field, Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. Basically a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. And the Commodores ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Tigers offense onto the field for the first possession of the game. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Still looking. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the 1st down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up 4th.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority. Number 1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Williams. Turns it upfield. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Williams will pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together.
Caught! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Williams moves to his right. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Doors!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fighting off the defender. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Williams. Out wide right, it's Dixon. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Williams looking for a man. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Offense in a bunch formation. Run the gun. The running back has it.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Left side is Montgomery. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the move is the 30. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the back. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides to the back. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. Trying to squeak through the pile. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Here's Williams to throw. Makes the grab. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Williams will pass. Hauls it in. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Extending the play. Flies to the ground. He got away and picked up the 1st down on a 2nd and long. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
Really, the MO of this offense is their ability to run the football, and they've been trying to get this guy going. They've given it to him time and time again. Just really hasn't been a lot of space and a lot of place for him to go. You got to give the defense credit, especially their front 7. They are winning in the trenches so far this game.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Reels it in. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Could not make his way to the corner. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The play fake. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fires to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Third down from the gun, Williams. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Trying to take it back. And the returner is stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack at 2nd and 12. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping me.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another 1st down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Throwing, Williams. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Williams looking for a man. Here comes the heat. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. And with the extra point, they stretch. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Guys, I did catch up with the Vanderbilt head coach at halftime. One of the things he said, he is really pleased with how they have started the first half in this tough conference opener. As you know, the SEC is a gauntlet, but he thinks his team set the tone. He said that was a great start, but we can be even better. They cannot take their foot off the gas here to start the third quarter.
Holly, thank you.
And you know what? The best third down offense is don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
On target. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Williams. It's caught downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
They're going to ride this running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Williams, under pressure. Good job just to get rid of that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. He got it. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being a... And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it in his belly. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. The give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give. Oh, the quick spin move. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Missouri!
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. Hand off from the shotgun. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He lets it fly. Pulls it in on the right. Here he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Commodores. These guys are really hitting their stride in Week 4 as they push out that lead. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Here's Williams to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Off play action. Rush is on. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Right on target this time. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Fresh set of downs going up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's got an open man. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the single back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Right side, it's Sellers. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's go down to the sideline and how they roll.
Guys, checking in from the Vanderbilt sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Throwing, Williams. Got his man. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
We always talk about yak, and that was third and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays, and you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him, and as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Escapes the pressure going right. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. Feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down to the air. Going deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception. Quick give. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Williams. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. The Commodores will line it up on 1st and 10. Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. And here's the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. The give to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Missouri wants to go fast.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Got his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. As every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. With the run on 1st and goal. Driven back. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. From the gun. Look out! And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards, if that's your thing.
Buying time to his right. At the 20, he's got space. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
And, man, you see it again, and it's got to be frustrating for this defense. Like, there's a reason the offense has the lead, And it's because the QB can drop back and do things like that. It's supposed to be a pass, everybody playing pass, but he's just got such a knack and such a feel to take off and run and make people miss and create explosive plays, and that's why they've built a lead here today.
Williams rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. At midfield, he's got room. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big game.
He'll take the deep shot. Got it! Touchdown doors! And the beatdown. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going